What's good? What's poppin', my YouTube gang? I'm back for another video. I don't know, why am I so hyped? I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I'm just happy to see y'all today. I don't know. So if you're new here, thank you for joining me. I'm Diamond. Hit that bell button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned. If you're a returning subby, thank you. You know what's good, what's poppin'. I appreciate you. So this is not going to be a vlog about me. We just going to have a nice little chat, real world chat. Let's see what's going on in this world, this celebrity world here. I'm not going to do this all the time, but just a conversation piece. Do you guys think the BBL culture is dying? We know the surgery culture is never going to die, but is the BBL culture dying? And just to give a little insight, if you don't know the difference between a BBL and butt injections and a butt implant, let me just break down the difference, okay? So BBL is when you take the fat from different places in your body and put it into your butt, which is like more natural. Everything is from you. They just distributing the fat differently. If you do a butt injection, usually it's like silicones, things like that. And sometimes everything is not legal. For instance, you have people that was injecting Fix-A-Flat, bio oil. They was just injecting whatever they wanted to give you that nice plump butt. And some people did it because they didn't have the money. They didn't have enough flat fat. Do you got people that do butt implants, which is just like, if you're familiar with the breast implants, it's like a little squishy little silicone thing like in a pouch, and they just insert it into your butt to give you that more shapely look. So all of them are different. But if you've been paying attention to social media, you have a lot of celebrities and a lot of people just switching up the style. A lot of them are not wanting the big voluptuous butt, the big old shape that everyone was going for. So wow. Just fucking wow. It is what it is. That's what happens when I take props from another room and bring it in this room and don't want to put holes in the wall because I just painted this. But it is what it is. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it rolling. If it fall, fuck it. It is what it is. So, what was I saying? Oh, the girls in the whole surgery world, celebrities and stuff. So, granted, you see a lot of celebrities out here taking out their voluptuous booties and hips and just going with a more like a thin, not so thick look. And I mean, celebrities doing it for a different reason. Like, look at Black Chyna. Black Chyna actually had injections done. She didn't have a BBL. I'm not sure if she got a BBL as well as butt injections, but she's taking all that stuff out. She's dissolving the fillers and stuff in her face. She is removing the boob implants. She wants a more natural looking body, like back to the basics. So I wonder if a lot of other people are going to want to go back to the basics. If you guys are not familiar with Black Chyna or know who she is, I'm just gonna show you guys like a quick clip so she can explain what she's going through and what's happening to her, which I really appreciate her coming out and just being honest with what's happening in her life and the changes that she does want to make, because everyone else, they're not so honest about it. So I do give her kudos for that, and I do wish her like happy healing and a good journey for her new life and just her new body and the changes that she'll be going through.
Go see my doctor to talk about basically what happened during the surgery. He's going to check and make sure everything's like moving good. As I told you all before, I had got a breast reduction and also a reduction of my buttocks. All right, so I am a little bit concerned. I mean, obviously, I'm really concerned, honestly, because I really want to know what he has to say about the silicone that's like in my butt or was in my butt. And I'm so curious now to see how much he took out like what was the complications, because it took so long for me to be inside of there. It should have not taken that long. So he's just basically going to break it down to me. I'm gonna record it because I want y'all to like know, you know what I mean? Yep. I mean, and it's crazy because you hear these stories all the time of people, and even like other celebrities that have came out and said, hey, you know, I had got butt shots and shots, and this happened to my body, and it rejected, and they had to in some cases they had to actually remove like their whole gluteus maximus. So thank God that I didn't have to go through that, and he was able to pull out as much as he could. But I'm not the doctor, so I am about to get some answers to these questions.
Look at Kim Kardashian. As much as Kim lied, we seen Kim back in the early 90s, early 2000s. She didn't have all that. She was thin. She was tiny. She didn't have that Armenian, quote unquote, Armenian ass at first. She was skinny. Okay, she went and got all this butt. I don't care how much money she had. Her surgeon did a horrible job at her butt because it looked like she had a soggy, wet diaper on. That's what she looked like she had. So I'm kind of happy that she had hers taken out as well. And now she's very, very slim. I actually like how she looks now. I like her better without the implants, without the enhancements. She looks very, very good now. Who else? Michelle. Michelle had a bomb body beforehand, but she got so many injections and so much stuff done to her. Her butt started to become too heavy. I think she has, do not quote me, I think she has lupus or something like that. I think she does, where it was making her sick, and she's getting that taken out as well. I mean, not lupus, but she's getting her butt and stuff taken down. She's getting it fixed. I mean, as well as, I know a lot of people have seen her accident video where she was twerking and her whole butt just dropped. She had to explain that she was going in for reconstructive surgery to get the stuff out. So where does that leave a lot of us regular people that don't have the means to have this stuff taken out? What does that do to us? Like, will that put us in a situation where we will have to rethink what we're doing for as surgery? Because a lot of regular women out here, you got the Amazon girls getting their bodies done. They got BBLs. And who said that? Pushing pallet jacks and everything. You're Amazon. People like that, they really don't have the money to go ahead and take all this stuff out. So are we going to start rethinking our surgery? Is the BBL culture going to go down? Or are we going to go ahead and just get lipo to get smaller and not get a butt? What are we going to do? It's just kind of some food for thought. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm definitely going back. But I'm happy I look natural. If I go back, I might fix some indents. But I'm not going to go back and get a pow. I ain't going to go back and get a peach. Because I'm okay with being natural. But the question is, what about the girls that have this big old butt and the beauty standards are changing to, you about to be skinny mini? You about to be real skinny out here in these streets. That's going to be the culture. We're going to go back to the original, like, Nia Longs. Like, we're going to have that style, Halle Berry's, like, real slender. Not no Buffy the Body type. Not the after surgery Black Chyna. So, are we going or are we not? Where are we going at with this? The next point I wanted to make was, we have the girlies like Rihanna, Meg Thee Stallion, and just women with a nice body, not too much, but they are shapely. Why are they never really praised for their body type online, as far as social media, the internet? Those are normally not the body standards. Like, look at Tiana Taylor. If we can get six packs like, oh my God, if I can get a six pack like her, I would be the hottest thing in here walking. I'd be like, yes, baby, yes. But they don't never praise girls like that for real. We always get the, oh, you gotta have hips, you gotta have butt. This is what's in. This is what's going to bring you the attention. This is going to bring you attraction. The men, everybody going to be on. You're going to be the hottest thing in here walking. Why is that? So I'm just curious to see over the next couple years, maybe next year or two, what are going to be the body standards for us now? Are we going to follow the trend, or are we still going to be out here getting our BBLs? What is it? I know I ain't getting no lips injections. Like, you got a lot of girls, they get no. I know y'all in my stomach. I'm hungry. Y'all getting a little in the pig nose. I'm not doing all that. I ain't doing it. But I mean, to each his own. Do you, boo? Whatever makes you happy. Go get them implants. Go get that pig nose, them big old lips. Get them fillers. But I don't know. I just thought it was very interesting and just curious as to how do you guys feel about the new beauty standards and the surgery? Just people just wanting to take them out now. And I know people like you have people like Cardi B and Johnny Blaze, like they're very open and honest with getting these surgeries and getting these butt injections and not knowing what's injected into their butt. And they're healthy, but they do warn and tell people, hey, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend you doing that type of surgery or getting that enhancement done because I don't know what it is. They're just lucky that they didn't become sick, no health complications or anything like that. So I do appreciate girls like that. Also, a lot of times we have to, my braid is really crooked. But a lot of times as women and like even the men that get the surgeries, we do have to think about, why are we doing this? Like, why are we getting this surgery? Do we really need it? Are we just trying to keep up with the times? Are we just trying to keep up with the trends and be like everybody else? Because after a while, your coins start adding up or having to keep up with this stuff. Fashion, body trends are always going to change. Every time it changes, are you going to change? Are you going to put that money into yourself just to look like the latest fashion, the new person out, the new body type? Are you? It's just honestly, I feel like we have to be realistic when it comes to these surgeries. Like, do what makes you happy, but do what makes sense as well. Like, don't go crazy because these fads are just gonna go away after a while. Like, you got like the Wendy Williams, when in her time, the big boobs was in. She's still carrying the big boobs, but she ain't got no butt and no legs. You got like Pamela Anderson. Woo. No one really does that anymore, but that was during their time. This whole generation, this whole fad was everybody got to have a big butt. This is going to go out of style. So what's going to be the next thing? Are you going to keep up with it, or are you just going to be yourself? But that's it. I just really wanted to have a little quick rant. Not even a rant. It's just food for thought. What are you going to do? What's happening in the world? Pay attention. Stay woke to the social media stuff. Don't let these IG models fool you, because they ain't balling like that either. Some of them really wish that they could have reversed those surgeries too. But it's all about the money. They're getting paid just to look like that. They're being pushed to advertise these body types. They're being pushed to show off, yeah, I look like this. You should look like this too. When sometimes it's not realistic. It's really not. So thank you guys for staying here. I appreciate it.